So rising everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm your Chakra Priestess here to bring you a reading on John Amos. Okay, so based on his birthday, because today is October 27, 2024 as I'm recording this, and his birthday is December 27, 1939. So he is a Capricorn. Based on the numbers of his birthday, they add up to the life path of 7. So he is considered a solo visionary, an explorer visionary. All right. So that's just something to keep in mind. And since he has transitioned and his daughter is having suspicions around his passing, I'm going to get some insight from my true crime card deck. So provide me some insights regarding to John Amos that passed away on August 21st, 2024, and nobody knew about it until 2 months later. Someone may be currently in prison for another crime. In the future, the person may admit the guilt, and surveillance camera may provide important clues. Okay, so first things first, we got the person may currently be in prison for another crime. In the future, the person may admit to guilt, and surveillance cameras provide important clues. Let's get this. No, let me get my other deck for this one. Oop. Hold on. See if this one, since it has the yes and no's on it. Okay. All right. Does the sun have anything to do with his father's passing? Does John Amos' son have something to do with his father's passing? By the way, these cards are going no. It's got no, but it was swift. Yes, with the Four of Pentacles. He may be holding on to some possessions. And at the bottom we have yes, emotional intelligence. Someone who understands subconscious. So it seems like no, but it was pretty fast. Like he had to think fast on it about regarding to holding assets, because with this card it got holding onto people, possessions, issues, deep-seated past issues, hoarding, stinginess, control, possessiveness, financial stability, financial security, saving for big purchase or retirement, greed, materialism, and wealth. So he's holding on to some money, or just holding on to some possessions. And then with the emotional intelligence with the King of Cups, he seems like a man who's in touch with his emotions. Let's see. Let's see. Anything else? Empress. Mother is nurturing. Okay, guys, I am back. Was it like 1 or 2 days later? Continue on with the reading with John Amos on October 29th, 2024. Okay. So, I believe the Empress card was at the top of the deck, connected to the earth. Reminds me that abundance is unlimited. So, I believe I had asked a question regarding to, did the sun had something to do with his father's passing? And the first card that came out was the Knight of Swords, a no. No, but he did delay the time of, like, it seems like he was quick thinking on what to do next, and released the confirmation of his father's passing when the time is right, type of deal. Because otherwise, he could be holding on to some possession, some assets of his father's, to either keep in memory or to, you know, to continue to preserve, so to speak. And that'll give him some sense of comfort and in that manner, to where the Empress card has presented itself at the top of the deck of that deals with pregnancy, fertility, healing, comforting status. So it seems like John Amos passed at his residence. Okay, and because that was where he felt the most comfortable at. But however, at the bottom of the deck, it's like he knows that a decision had to be made regardless, and it seems like he is possibly playing the waiting game at this time on what he should do next or how to go forward. All right. He may embark in some travel, you know, with this globe in this person's hand. He may end up traveling. And when I mean he, I mean the sun. He may end up traveling or ghosting and doing some traveling to recalibrate, get out of the limelight, and all that good jazz. As far as John Amos, what was the state of John Amos before his passing? What was the state of John Amos before his passing? Fences, boundaries. So, boundaries, we got some autumn. So, it definitely happened, well, August, with him passing away in August. That's still summertime. But there's some boundaries have been established. He was trying to establish some boundaries. And then we got enlightenment here. Okay. So with God, excuse me, because I'm chewing gum right now. I'm chewing gum in the midst of something going down the wrong pipe while I was eating. So with this fences card, it is talking about, it's 26, so 2 plus 6, that's 8, and we are in the universal year of 8. So 26, 27, so 8, 9. Okay. So it's talking about it's important to establish boundaries in your life and relationships, especially as a form of self-care. Just as fences clearly define that what is yours and the areas where people cannot have success, it's time to determine where you should set up fences around your heart and your time. Be clear about what you will and won't allow. People may be asking a lot of you or trying to take advantage, but know that they can only do what you allow. Be deliberate not only in setting your boundaries, but in communicating them. The card can also serve as a reminder to step up for yourself, a nudge to be firmer with the lines that you've established. You are in a sense of teaching people on how to treat you, even if it feels awkward, uncomfortable now. In the long run, this will have a positive impact on your personal and familial relationships and increasing your self-confidence. So it seems like he was on the pathway of setting stronger boundaries and learning how to say no, so he won't be able to take advantage. Also, we also have the enlightenment card that was at the bottom of the deck with the lotus flower. Lotus flower represents the quiet strength and ease that follow once you have achieved a heightened level of awareness. You have an inner knowing, peace, and spiritual connection that shift your focus from constant worry to allow yourself to approach situations as they come. After many life lessons, you have grown, acquired valuable wisdom. Situations that may previously cause stress or strife now roll off your back. You are approaching life with a pure heart and calm mind, which allows you to rise above the noise. With this enlightenment lifting you up, it's still important to stay grounded. You may be serving as an example for others who may not possess the same level of understanding you have now. So be patient and accept people for who they are in their journey. And this card also symbolizes a fertile time or rebirth. Just like the Empress card, you know, fertile time or rebirth. So rebirth, reincarnation. Okay. Connection. This card also mentions connection with the ancestors and remembering your roots. Let's focus on material things, ability to teach others, applying lessons learned, staying humble and grounded. So it seems like there's a sense of closure, and with one of the statements talking about connecting with the ancestor and remembering your roots. Well, that seems like what was going on as he was establishing boundaries for his own sanity, for his own self-care with his family, friends, etc., etc. It seems like he was preparing himself for transition in the best way, shape, or form that he feels comfortable to. Okay, so that's what it's looking like with that one. Otherwise, we're gonna get some additional messages here. What were some hidden blockages with John Amos? We got unforgiving shadow, not disposed to forgive or show mercy. Merciless, uncompromising, could be grudgeful. However, if he looked for the signs of disrespect or reason to be angry, then he would find them and align himself with love and vibration. So he didn't take no BS, basically. And being too hard on himself creates unnecessary and difficult hurdles, and he needed to know that he was a winner. It seems like he didn't give himself enough credit for all the things that he has done. However, he doesn't need to lower his bar he doesn't need to step down a level to basically match with somebody else's, if you know what I mean. Okay. Duality is at the top of the deck, with unable to merge the two opposite sides of them, with the double life, conflicting within, or split personality, possibly at the root chakra due to the red that's in this image. So he needed to learn to embrace both sides and appreciate them, realize that each one contains something valuable. And at the bottom of the deck, we have past failures showing up. Dwelling on the past failures beyond the essential, and learning is a waste of time. So he needed to learn from failures and use his failures to succeed, and make a decision to let it go and stay focused on the present and future, and learn from the past, and you'll be better this time. So it seems like he was being very hard on himself on how things has transpired throughout his lifetime, and he was doing his due diligence to make peace with it before he transitioned. That's what I'm getting out of it. I wonder if he was a people pleaser to some degree. Let's see if that card will come out. If not, then husband or wife. Okay, so we need to talk ASAP. Maybe regarding to his wife. Because of the health concern. I use you when it benefits me, and mommy or daddy issues. Okay. That could be amongst himself or his children, based on the career field that he chose. Additional messages. Family or family issues. That came right out the bat. Letters in the name. Unfinished business. So it seems like there's unfinished business within the family unit. Names start with the A, S, H, L, or N. Dreams and rest. Probably been somebody may have within the family, possibly with these letters in their name, has probably been talking to him at a dream stand. How should I say this? In a dream state, you know, he may appear to them in their dreams to communicate with him. However, rest, rest, 7 + 7 is 14. Rest was needed. He needed some rest. What else was going on? Bad reputation. What else was going on? Travel. Carless, repo issues, inside school, getting a closer look. They lost their chance, or you did. So last chance. So probably been vocalized that this was the last time. Far as his, what could have been some hidden truths between him and his wife. We got temptation coming out. We got taking a break. That's a lot. We got toxic, crazy, apology, and sincere, cold-hearted, playing to a factor. Not ready. Him not being ready. Or someone not being ready. Okay, temptation came out first, along with temptation. So it seems like there was some temptation that caused them to go on the break because somebody was not ready to do what? Ooh, commit. Somebody was not ready to commit, and it was more likely him, because he was coming at it because illusions played a factor into it. you know, being able to see the good side, but not showing, you're not showing all yourself. You're only showing the good, but not the bad. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and dive into the analysis. I should do my ancestor tarot since he's passed on, but I'm just gonna keep going with I'm just gonna keep going with these cards. All right, what's going on at the root with John Amos? What was going on at the root? We got the World card, so there is a sense of achievement there. And it's in alignment with the root chakra card. We got Queen of Swords. We have the Moon card. We got the Four of Wands at the heart. We got the Ten of Wands in reverse with the throat. Since he has passed on, I'm doing all 7 chakras. We got the Three of Wands at the third eye, so that's in alignment. And we have the Hangman at the crown. So, all right, so based on his spread so far, we have 2 chakras that are in alignment, which is the root and the third eye. We have 1, 2, 3 faded cards: the root, the crown, and the sacral chakra. And check out my Liam Payne reading as well, because he had the root and the crown chakra area that had faded cards as well, if I'm not mistaken. If not, then yeah, but check it out anyways. It's a good one. All right, so first things first, we have the World card here at the root chakra region. The World card talks about what I've been working for is already done. So things have came to a completion. It was time for growth and expansion with the 21. 2 + 1 is 3. It's talking about growth and expansion. Everything, he feels secure. He feels stable, secure, and he feels safe and secure with everything he has accomplished thus far. So that is a good thing. And so yeah, that's a good thing. It's also talking about in this picture with physical and emotional health. All's well that ends well. So yeah, he feels like job is done. Okay. Moving on with the sacral chakra region, we have the Queen of Swords here. That's talking about a woman that is over the age of 40, as far as like a description if it does not fit the bill. But with the Queen of Swords, it deals with a woman that is over the age of 40, a mature woman who is basically keen-sighted. No, it says now is the time to stand up for yourself and be clear about your wants and needs. And also when it comes to the sacral chakra region, even though it talks about it's about feelings and emotions, and sensuality, it also speaks about the intimate relationships and parenting, childhood upbringing as well. So this further clarifies the boundaries card that came out at the beginning for him, was that his either he himself or his wife was, or it could be his daughter too, because his daughter is possibly over the age of 40, has been vocal about setting boundaries for people who think is taking advantage of him. So I wouldn't be surprised that he reinforced that request or reinforced that suggestion that was made from a woman within his family, to basically, hey, I'm going to establish some boundaries for the betterment of myself, okay, for my health and sanity, and with that being said, that's going to be changes, okay, that's going to help with my transformation my transition progress, okay. So yeah, that seems like what was going on. He had to go with his spiritual eye, okay. He had to do it with his spiritual eye, not with his physical eye, on determine who is going to be there for him mentally, and not be so all gimme greedy type of stuff, okay. Also with the moon card, within the solar plexus region, the moon card is about illusions, dreams, past conditioned behavior, insecurity. Things are not what they seem. It seems things were not where they seem when it came to his power center. It with this card, it does say the path may not be clear, but my intuition lights the way one step at a time. So it's interesting that card is talking about so we got husband and wife. That's a yellow card. And we also have illusions card that came out. Everything is not what it seems. We're gonna present the good, the best way we can, but in the background it's like, no, that's not what is going on. Like I said, dreams. He may have been having dreams about this, or since he's already passed on, he's probably been visiting people in their dreams, if they're receptive to it, regarding to communicating with them with signals or numbers, or if you're really into it, you're having a deep conversation with them, beyond the dimensions, beyond the dimensional planes, and having a good heart-to-heart conversation. Also within his spread as well, there are more fire cards that are out. So that's about willpower, determination, creativity. A factor is playing into this. So moving on with the heart chakra region, we have the 4 wands that's present, along with the throat chakra that's presenting itself within the card. So with the 4 wands, is bringing about happy families, reunions, having a sense of community. So he did have a team around him that gave him the comfort, the healing, the love and support that he needed at that time. And you know, he vocalized that whenever the time was needed. Okay, we also have the Venus sign and the Aries sign. Aries is like raw energy, as well as leadership and determining factor of that matter. So it's like that raw, loving emotion, okay? That loyal support, okay? Let me see what else. Okay, no. All right. Moving forward with the throat chakra region, we have the 10 of Wands in the reverse. So 10 of Wands in reverse is about let's see, resign to fate, delegating wisely, wanting excessive control of other people's life, flogging a dead horse, duty bound, unmountable problems. So it seems like there was a lot of problems regarding to saying what he needed to say, or figuring out how he want to relay some information to possibly his family with the root chakra card here. That's why this "we need to talk ASAP" card is a factor into that, playing a factor into that, because somebody may have wanted to take over and do whatever they want with him, with the benefits that come along with it. But that is when he needed to step in and to vocalize and say what he wants and what he don't want. That way he can still maintain that sense of independence and in that matter, okay? Yeah, so that's what I'm getting on there. So as long as he vocalizes what he needs, what he wants and what he don't want, well, he won't be so overburdened and overloaded about it, okay? And people won't be so prone to take advantage of him. Meanwhile, we have the 3 of Wands here that's present at the third eye chakra region, which talks about travel, talks about moving forward. So he knows that, you know, he has to move on and experience life in a let's see, Aries and Sun. Sun is about self. Aries is about self as well, but on a raw emotion standpoint. So basically with that is he really had to be honest with himself on how things were coming, how things were going. What else? He probably was not ready to a certain sense. Let's see what else. Let's see. I use you when it benefits me. Yeah. So with the 3 Wands is basically like really had to be honest about the decisions going forward on how he wants to move on until the time has come. You know, his hard work has paid off. I do see that, you know, hard work pay off. It has brought a sense of self-confidence in that matter. But yeah, it seems like, yeah, I'm proud of myself. I done left this behind, this portion of life behind me, I done left this portion behind me, and now I am ready to step into what is for me in the next, either the next lifetime, or I'm just ready for the next take the next step, which brings to the hangman coming or present itself at the crown chakra region. That's talking about it's time for a sacred pause. Stillness grants perspective, which that would clarify this rest card being here. Okay, gaining new perspective. He may have been feeling trapped within his emotion, you know, with limited belief, or still holding on to certain perceptions like bad reputation, possibly not being non-committal, facing temptation, facing mommy and daddy issues, family issues, like really having to come into grip and gain a new perspective regarding to this, because you know this mommy and daddy issues card came out as well. And with the third eye chakra region, third eye chakra here, that's showing up in this card. Well, in order for growth and expansion to happen for John Amos, he needed to gain a new perspective. He needed to basically let go of what was taught to him, and be open-minded to what could be restored before he transitions. Okay, so with Neptune being here, that's about imagination, intuition and imagination, because that's that Piscean energy there. So it's really digging down deeper into the subconscious, and you know, making a pathway, opening up a pathway to the possibilities, the outcomes, what lies ahead what could you be open to when you follow your inner knowing, when you follow your heart, when you follow your intuition on the universal flow, on how things can manifest if you continue to hold on to these things from the past. You got to be able to let them go. And that's probably why the unforgiving shadow came out for him, because he has been hard on himself due to some past failures that was either caused upon him directly or indirectly, which affected on how he maneuvered in relationships during his lifetime and until his passing. So I really hope that the family comes to a common ground on how they want to move forward with their new norm, because when death comes, secrets come out, and there's people that don't know how to act. Yes, people grieve differently, but sometimes, majority of the time, a lot of things are completely unnecessary. But with time only heals. Okay? So, because I've seen it countless of times, and I'm still going through with my family. But anyways, let's see what lessons what lesson was John Amos learning while in the physical plane? What was John Amos' lesson? We got love. I commit to the practice of seeing good in all things. See, I just mentioned about that. Relationships want to make itself present as well. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Along with that, happy ending. Happy feeling. Happy feeling. That's what I'm getting, okay? Happy ending. With the happy ending, it comes with, let's see, 9 plus 3, that is 12. Again, that 3 comes into play. 9 plus 3, that's 12. 1 plus 2, that's 3. 3 is about growth and expansion. Growth and expansion. Going towards happiness. Once he begins to love and commit to the practice of seeing the good of all things, come from the heart to the root to the third eye and the crown chakra, then he'll be able to attract those people who serve his higher good, to maintain healthy, long-lasting relationships that will bring about growth and expansion with the happy ending card. Okay, all right. Being resilient, having confidence, with self-acceptance brings happy endings, because you know yourself fully and wholly, mentally, spiritually, physically, and emotionally. Okay, so with that being said, that completes the reading with John Amos. Feel free to chime down in the comment section below what y'all think about his reading. Of course, if you like a book a personal session, hit me up on my website, www.honeysoulchildbookotega.com. And always remember to love thyself, know thyself, soothe thyself, so you can heal thyself. And I'll see you guys in the next one.